stun because secretly they want to commit suicide. And the only thing that keeps them from actually committing suicide is playing a deck that trolls the metagame. And having that little ounce of control with minimal effort humors these people enough so that they actually don't put the bullet in their brain. All right, so here we have the decks that you will. Here we have a version of a deck that you will see, and the version is stun. It's generic stun. Most stun decks will carry an inspect border. They will carry a fossil dyna, and they'll carry just generic, generic floodgates that don't really take any skill to use whatsoever. And it's a really low maintenance deck. Sometimes these players, again, this deck can be hard to beat if you don't have a good draw. That's just the unfortunate reality of the situation. But these players tend not to be very intelligent, hence why they play one of the easiest decks to play ever. So in preparing to play for this decks like these, you should know several things. All right, again, if you don't know what Moon Mirror Shield does, you haven't been in the game that long, that's okay. Essentially, do not attack a monster that has Moon Mirror Shield. Make sure this is off of the field first. You're going to want to make sure this is removed before you charge into this monster. But for the more advanced players, definitely know Inspect Border and Fossil Dyna. You know Fossil Dyna, at least itself. It's not a very big attack monster, but getting this and Moon Mirror shielded, yeah, it's just terrible. It's awful. There's some things you can obviously do about this, but it's just, why would anyone ever make this card? Why would anyone ever play this card? Well, the answer is just to be a dick. All right, so the answers to Fossil Dyna. Here's the thing: Fossil Dyna, you kind of want to run over if it doesn't have Moon Mirror Shield. If it has Moon Mirror Shield, you're going to want to do something like use Infinite Impermanence against this. Again, which is also kind of busted because most people don't want to spend the money on an expensive card just to play cards like Fossil Dyna, which is also an extra reason why this is just super stupid. But you're gonna want to get Moon Mirror Shield. Most decks have a monster that can at least beat over this, but it has a flip effect, and that's what makes it super. Yeah, it does make it kind of super stupid. But this flip effect does lose to Salamandrates, but yeah, this is just such a cancer card. I don't know. But either way, all right, so Inspect Border. The thing you need to know about Inspect Border is, again, yes, you can negate its effect with an Impermanence. It's a hard monster to beat over, but this monster can be Kaiju'd, because the Kaiju isn't using its effect to summon. That's a confusing one, but Kaiju it essentially meets the summoning requirements. So you're not technically quote unquote activating effects. So you can Kaiju over an Inspect Border and then make your plays. And again, back row destruction just kind of takes care of the rest of the deck. So again, this deck is annoying, but this deck is the reason why you side things like Kaiju, or it's also the reason why you side things like Twin Twisters. Just because, yeah, it's just, you don't want to run in these stupid decks, but you probably will at one point or another, and you should know how to play it. All right, with that in mind, let's try to get in. I'll talk a little bit more. Let's see if we can get into a game here. No, that's not what we'll do. We'll try to get a match against some poor soul in unranked. Done. While I'm doing a match, I'm only going to show one game of the match, because no one wants to see 3 games of someone playing stun. And we'll see how this works. Alright, so stun players' dead giveaway is that they definitely want to go first. So we're going to play this Indulgence here, or Extravagance, that is. He's going to Ash that, which is, whatever. Alright, then let's see. Magi should be at 2,400. And then we have 2 negates. So obviously, wow, what a high IQ play. That was so difficult, guys. All I did was play a spell and set 2. That was really complex stuff there. Highly interactive. All right, so now we have a sensor differentiation. So yeah, we're literally going to do nothing, and we're going to see if he plays an archetype that plays more than one of the same monster. Yeah, which is completely freaking stupid. All right, so now we're gonna normal summon Fossil Dyna, and maybe we're playing Stun v Stun. That would be tremendous cancer. I didn't flip this over because maybe he has something stupid in the back row, like Mirror Force or something like that, but we'll see. Alright, so we have 5 draw spells. We have Indulge Extravagance. We also have 2 Pot of Desires. So as far as our draw power, you have about a 50-50 chance of drawing those spells. I would probably... I'm unsure of what other draw spells to add. It's kind of hard. Let's see. That's normal summon. You can target one bust. Oh, this is a Buster Blader deck. That is a shame. I am sorry. Alright, so he's gonna crash that. And yeah, this is the most boring match ever. Discard 1 and special summon 1 Buster Blader monster. Yeah, we want to activate Ash for that. Oh no, he has called. So yeah, again, this is a really incredibly simple deck. And this isn't really an archetype that's... I actually might just cut this video short here because this is just so freaking boring. Ugh. There isn't that much... Obviously, he's highly more interactive than I am. Like, me doing Ash, like, who cares? So we have this. He has a monster reborn. What's he gonna reborn? Let's see, he has a warrior right there. Alright, he's gonna get up a spellcaster. Interesting. Alright, so our trap is pretty much worthless right now. Alright, the thing is, like, if he gets that that monster up that makes everything a dragon, then we can use this trap. That's actually pretty amazing. Alright, so now we draw Inspect Border, but that's kind of worthless at this point. Should we set this bad boy? I don't think we should. Alright, so we have... Oh, we actually can... If he attacks us, I think we're at 7. Yeah, we're at 7, so 7 times 4 is 28. We're actually... I could have attacked over him. That would have been nice. So that was me actually doing a misplay. Ooh, I misplayed with stun. I should probably... KMS. Because I misplayed with stun. Alright, so... Boom. Grandmaju! This is such a dumb card. I don't know. Alright, so like the banishment, the 60 card banishment deck that featured this a lot, like I don't know. I don't know how I feel about a lot of these cards. Alright. So if you while this card monsters in your opponent's grave cannot activate their effects. Oh. That's just like, who cares? Alright. Alright, so... Oh, I probably should have set that. Let's see. Alright, so we got Inspect Border right there. Yeah, Inspect Border is a good thing to draw. Just straight away. Alright, so... End phase. And we have 2 hand traps. Alright, really exciting stuff, right? I don't even know why I'm doing this video. Alright, so... This would kind of mess up a meta deck. I kind of want to play against one to let you guys know how it is. If I get one, maybe I'll put that up. Right, this is just so boring. I'm going to end this here. If you play this deck, try not to die out of pure boredom. And if you don't die of pure boredom, maybe land on a grenade. All right, peace.